Hello, my name's John Mars, and I'm author of the book What Lies Between Us, the story of two women who share a house together but who hate each other, and it follows their journey over 25 years and the secrets and lies that the house hides. I'm going to read a chapter for you. Chapter 4, Nina. I follow my mother up the staircase as she takes one step at a time. I notice the muscles tighten in her sinewy arms as she uses the banisters to pull herself up. The last 2 years have really taken it out of her, and she's not as confident on her feet as she used to be. It's as if she's afraid that by going faster she'll lose her balance and fall backwards. I'm here to catch her if she does. Most of us at some point in our adult lives come to terms with the fact we'll gradually watch our parents erode before our eyes, and there'll be nothing we can do to slow it down. I'm no exception. Despite everything that's happened between Maggie and me, it makes my heart heavy to know that there will come a time when I'll no longer have her here with me. Sometimes I find myself standing at the bottom of her staircase with my eyes closed, listening to her feet pacing the bedroom floorboards, and reading aloud from a book. I wonder if she makes her own noise to fill in the empty space in her room. I told her once that she's like a ghost haunting the house long before she's dead. She laughed and said that she'll always be watching me, even from beyond the grave. I sensed a hint of malice in her delivery, but strangely, it offered me comfort. Sharing a house with a twisted spirit is better than being alone. Being alone scares me more than anything else in the world. We reach her floor and she turns left along the short landing and pushes open the bathroom door. She tries to close it behind her, forgetting it will always be slightly ajar. I wait outside, sitting at the top of the stairs as the tap runs. It's a Tuesday night, so she'll be preparing a bath. Set routines like this and our meals together are useful so that we will know what to expect from one another. Except for when she veers from the script and does something stupid, like trying to steal a corkscrew. Then it feels like 1 step forwards and 2 steps back. Yet still I persevere. I switched the immersion heater on when I got home, but only for long enough for the water to be mild at best. It costs a lot to run this house, and my earnings and her state pension are limited. After a cold snap in January and February, her government winter fuel allowance ran out weeks ago. Once Easter is out of the way, we'll have summer to look forward to, and we won't need to put the heating on as often. I brought you another book home, I say from the landing, and hear a rattling from inside as she lowers herself in the water. Thank you, she replies. I'll leave it in your bedroom. I head back downstairs to the ground floor and return with a book whose cover image is the chalk outline of a body. I question if her preferred reading material mirrors the darkness beneath her surface. I look up to the burnt orange and purple sky, and I'm happy that the light nights have arrived. I saved up the money I received from my carer's allowance and have treated myself to a table and 4 chairs for the garden, made of something called rattan. They should be arriving soon. I don't need all that seating. It's not as if casual visitors drop by, but 1 chair on its own would look quite pitiful. I glance at my watch. She's been in the bath for 15 minutes and the water must be getting cooler. On my way to the bathroom door, I spot her reading glasses folding on her bedside table. Something glints and catches my eye, so I step into her bedroom to look more closely. She's tried to hide a spring from her mattress under her glasses case, but the tip is poking out. Good spot, I think. Both pleased with myself, but disappointed by another act of deliberate defiance I must now retaliate against. I use the beveled end of the spring to unfasten the tiny screw that keeps one of the arms of her glasses attached to the frame. I slip both the screw and spring inside my trouser pocket and return her glasses neatly folded to where they were. Are you ready? I ask from outside the bathroom door. I'm just putting my nightie on, she replies, and I hear the clanking of metal again. Then she appears, clean and shiny. I follow her into the bedroom and she shuffles towards the window. Okay, I say, lift your leg up, and she obliges, familiar with our well-practiced routine. I remove a key from my pocket and undo the padlock attached to the clamp around her ankle. The chain falls to the floor with a heavy thump. I attach a second, much shorter clasp and chain to her ankle and lock it. This chain doesn't extend far from the spike, though. Once again, I have her confined to the bedroom. Right, I bleached your bucket, I tell her, and look towards the blue plastic pail and toilet roll in the corner of the room. I'll see you in a couple of days. Later, I'll prepare tomorrow's breakfast and lunch and leave them outside her door before I go to work in the morning. Her dinner can wait until I return in the evening. I lock the door behind me and stand at the top of the stairs with my eyes closed. I wish it didn't have to be like this. I really do. I think about a quote I once read in a letter written by one of my favourite authors, Charlotte Bronte. I can be on my guard against my enemies, but God deliver me from my friends, she said. I wonder if that includes my family members too. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're staying safe out there in these uncertain times.